Cheesecake Factory Nutritional Guide, the Cheesecake Factory. Oh me, oh my. Jeez. What is this, the Magna Carta? This is the longest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hey honeys, it's Emmy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emmy. I'm a certified nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, the 8-week program, not 8-week program, where you lose weight on a plant-based diet without restricting your portions, counting calories, or feeling deprived or confused. So if you want to join the wait list for the next program, go ahead and click the link in the down bar so that you can get your spot on the wait list. So today I am doing a video that was requested and I thought it was the best idea. I'm going to be going through healthy restaurant fast food options and talking about, are they actually healthy? And then talking about what you can do instead of what normally is recommended for the healthy options. I just went ahead and Googled healthy fast food options because if I were trying to be healthy and I didn't know much about nutrition, I would probably Google the same thing, healthy restaurants, healthy options for on the go. And the reason why I wanted to do it this way is because I wanted to get to the level of somebody who doesn't know much about nutrition and is trying to be healthy and help guide you toward what true health and nutrition is, which I believe is eating a whole foods diet based on real foods, not all this processed artificial junk and diet foods and all that mumbo jumbo. So here we are on 10 fast food restaurants that serve healthy foods. All right, so we are starting off with, it says Chipotle. Chipotle Mexican Grill is a restaurant chain that specializes in foods like tacos and burritos. Love me some Mexican food. Healthy options, it says burritos, tacos, and salads with a variety of meat, veggies, rice, beans, and guacamole, baby. Okay, so here's the thing about Chipotle. What I love about Chipotle is that they've actually limited it so that they use no more than 51 ingredients in total. And they really are ingredients that we all know and recognize. So they do have a lot of whole, real foods. And I also know that they try to use local and organic foods. So that really is something that I appreciate about Chipotle, is that they really are pretty simple and it pretty much is foods that we all know what they are. However, what I don't love about Chipotle is that they use a lot of oil in their cooking. So let's go ahead and pull up the Chipotle nutrition calculator. And let's make some meals and see what's really going on here. It said that one of the healthy options would be a burrito. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a burrito. All right, we'll start out with the flour tortilla, which the flour tortilla is 320 calories and 9 grams of fat. That is a lot of fat for something with a bread product that doesn't need to be made with oil. That is a lot. So we're just starting off there, and just eating a tortilla is not gonna fill you up. Okay, so for fillings, the sofritas are vegan. So let's go ahead and add those. Okay, that's another 10 grams of fat. So we're already at 19 grams of fat. We'll add some guacamole. The rice. Okay, the rice at Chipotle, unfortunately, is made with a lot of oil. So before I added the rice, we were at 36 grams of fat, and now we're at 42. So that's 6 grams of fat in one little serving of rice, where rice should have next to no fat in it, but they do add oil to it. So we'll add some beans in there as well, some salsa, some veggies, lettuce. So we have ourselves a totally plant-based burrito here, completely vegan, which is amazing. But this one meal is over 1,000 calories and 45 grams of fat. That is a lot. And this is for something where when we make it at home, we could make this completely oil-free and low in fat. But we have nearly 2,700 milligrams of sodium, 45 grams of fat, and over 1,000 calories. And this is something that's said to be healthy and vegan, plant-based. You can eat totally vegan there, but they drown everything in oil. Even the beans, they add oil to. So Chipotle, I would definitely recommend Chipotle to be a nice treat meal if you want to go out and treat yourself. But as far as Chipotle being a healthy option, it is so high in fat and calories. There is a lot going on there. I mean, that one burrito is over 1,000 calories. So I would say to instead I would go for making your own Mexican food at home and holding off on the Chipotle. Even if you were to make yourself a salad, I do know that they offer salads. So let's go ahead and see what would happen if we made ourselves a salad. So we'll go to the salad options, start with lettuce, sofritas, the guac, we'll add some rice and beans, the veggies, the salsa. Oh my goodness, they don't even offer a vegan salad dressing. So even if you did it without the dressing, if people say, oh, I'm gonna be healthy and hold the dressing, we're still at 36 grams of fat for a salad, which is not going to fill you up, and 775 calories. That is a lot for this little bowl of a salad that you're gonna get 36 grams of fat in there. So let's just say that we did add on, oh my goodness. So if we do add on the dressing, it goes up to 1,000 calories and 52 grams of fat in a salad, in a Chipotle salad, 1,000 calories and 52 grams of fat. So I can't say that Chipotle is a great option. I love that they have plant-based options. I love that they use all of these whole food ingredients, but it really is a lot of fat and a lot of calories. And so very oily, very high in salt as well. You're probably not going to be feeling great after this meal. All right, so that is enough for the Chipotle. Let's go back to see what the next thing that they recommend is. Chick-fil-A. Honey, I'm not even gonna play that game. Wendy's. Okay, I'm down to talk about Wendy's. Let's talk about Wendy's. So they say that for healthy options, they have chicken salads and chicken wraps. You can look at their healthy salads here. Let's go ahead and look at these healthy salads that they offer. Okay, so what am I seeing here? I'm seeing a lot of salads, but when it comes to salads, guys, I don't recommend salads. I truly don't recommend salads, and here's why. There are two reasons. The first reason is that salads usually don't have a source of starch, and starch is what makes us feel full. Things like rice, oats, potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa. In fact, there was a study done called I'll look it up right now, actually. But what this study proved is that the most satisfying food off the charts is the boiled white potato. Starches are unbelievably satisfying because of the amount of fiber and water that are in them. So I think it's called the satiety index of common foods. Yep, here it is. Okay. Look at this. Potatoes boiled 323%, just off the charts. Oatmeal coming in at 209%. Beans at 168%. Brown pasta, 188%. Wholemeal bread at 157%. All of these things that are high in starch, fiber, water, that is really what's gonna fill you up. And when it comes to these salads, it's really just a bunch of vegetables. And just those vegetables are not going to fill you up. And I also find, I've thought of two other things. The first is that salads always come with a dressing, and that dressing is usually oil-based. It's very high in fat, and it's basically empty calories. And then on top of the salad, you're throwing stuff like cheese, bacon, eggs, stuff that is very, very high in fat and cholesterol, packed with sodium and calories, and things that are not going to make us the healthiest versions of ourselves. And so I find that salads often are packed with calories. Remember that Chipotle salad was totally vegan. It was a Chipotle salad without dressing. It was totally vegan. It was 800 calories and 30 grams of fat. And then when we put the dressing on there, it got up to 1,000 calories and over 50 grams of fat. So salads are often really high in fat and calories, but then they don't make us feel full. So for Wendy's, I'm not going to recommend any of the salads. What I actually will recommend is that you go to Wendy's and get a plain baked potato. They offer baked potatoes there. So if you're on the go and there's a Wendy's in your area, honey, get yourself a plain baked potato, and that is, according to the satiety index of common foods, the most satisfying food on the planet. All right, what do we have next here? McDonald's. Ruby Tuesday. Okay, let's look into Ruby Tuesday. Let's look at their menu here. Ooh, it says that they have side dishes like baked potatoes. I can get behind some baked potatoes. Although what I'm seeing here is that they do have this fit and trim menu. Before I go and explore that, what I often find, guys, with these fit and trim menus, you know, they have the Skinnylicious at Cheesecake Factory. What I often find with these is that they are just smaller portions of the normal meals, and that's what makes them low calorie. They're not healthy. All they've done is given you a smaller portion of a normal meal so that you're eating less calories, but you are still eating tons of fat and oil and cholesterol, sometimes trans fats. So be very wary of those fit and trim menus. It's usually like chicken and vegetables, or like a smaller hamburger or a smaller flatbread pizza. So we'll look into, you know what, we'll pull up the Skinnylicious menu and we'll look at that too. But let's go ahead and look at Ruby Tuesday. Let's go ahead. Ooh, they have the nutrition information. Okay, cool. This is awesome. Okay, for sides, they have a fresh baked potato. Beautiful. I love this. I would absolutely recommend steamed broccoli. Oh my goodness, they have steamed broccoli as well. Make sure you get it without the garlic spread because it'll just be plain old steamed broccoli. That is perfect. All right, we've got ourselves a baked potato, steamed broccoli, sweet potato. Oh, but why do we have, because they add butter and cinnamon sugar? Okay, just get the baked sweet potato without the butter and the sugar. Now you have yourself truly a full meal. And if you add on, ooh, the white rice, I wonder if they add anything to that. White rice, it looks like, you know, I would confirm this with them because there's only 1 gram of fat, and so I'm thinking they may not add anything to it, but this is definitely something that I would confirm with them, that they don't add any butter, oil, margarine, anything along those lines. But honeys, Ruby Tuesday is coming through. I am very, very impressed. Let's look at the garden vegetable soup. Okay, we would have to ask what the ingredients in the garden vegetable soup are because it says that there's only 1 gram of fat, and so I'm thinking they probably don't add anything to it. But oh, it's very uncommon for restaurants to not add oil to their foods. But honeys, what you can do in this case, we have a garden salad as well. Get it without the cheese, the croutons, and the dressing. In this case, you can do something where you take all of the sides, okay? You go to the sides. What often happens when we're trying to get a healthy meal is that people look at all of the main meals and they say, what can I do here? But really what you should be doing is looking at all of the sides and thinking about how you can put the sides together to make yourself a main meal. So we have the potato, the sweet potato, the fresh steamed broccoli, ask about the white rice, ask about the vegetable soup, and the garden salad without the dressing. All of those together, that is a huge, beautiful plate. Get all of the sides and then ask for another plate and put it on there and you have yourself an amazing meal. Way to go, Ruby Tuesday. Okay, because I was talking about the Cheesecake Factory Skinnylicious menu, let's look this up. Let's look up the Cheesecake Factory Skinnylicious menu and see what's going on here. Cheesecake Factory nutritional guide, the Cheesecake Factory. Oh me, oh my, jeez. What is this, the Magna Carta? This is the longest thing I've ever seen in my life. How do people choose when they go to the Cheesecake Factory? Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the Skinnylicious menu. Okay, we have ourselves a Skinnylicious hamburger. So this is the same thing, honeys, where all they do is they take the hamburger, they make it smaller, and it looks like everything is under 600 calories, and that's just kind of the MO of the Skinnylicious menu, is that everything is under 600 calories. But what I see here, this is absolutely shocking, this is frightening, that the Skinnylicious hamburger has not only 30 grams of fat and 11 grams of saturated fat, but 1.5 grams of trans fat. Trans fat is awful. Trans fat is a man-made fat that heightens our bad cholesterol and lowers our good cholesterol. Trans fat is something that we want to avoid at all costs. Saturated fat and unsaturated fat, these are naturally occurring, but trans fats are literally man-made fats. So avoid those at all costs. And it looks like nearly half of the things listed on the Skinnylicious menu have trans fats in them, which is just frightening. And the things that don't, that say 0, I would be inclined to believe that they actually do have trans fats in them, because according to government regulation, if something has less than 0.5 grams per serving, they can list it as 0. So these things could have 0.4 grams of trans fat and they've listed it as 0, and that is legal to do. So I would stay away from the Cheesecake Factory probably at all costs, unless you're getting yourself a salad that doesn't have any dressing on it, or if you're able to find something with the sides. I don't know what sides they have. Let's see if we can find any. I have a feeling they have like broccoli. If you can find some sides. Okay, side dishes, they have steamed white rice, amazing. Make sure that they don't add anything to the steamed white rice. And then it looks like they have black beans as well. I don't know what PR means. When I see that, I truly think of Puerto Rico. So I'm wondering if this is just like the Puerto Rico menu has that. But I would go for the broccoli, ask if they can steam it, and then get the steamed white rice and mix those together. Put a little lemon squeeze on there. That's probably something that you could do. All right, honeys, I was gonna do some more restaurants, but this video is already so long. So if you want another one, I would love to do another one. You can request some restaurants that you would want for me to do, and I would love to do that. So I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video. Woo!